All right. Hello and welcome. As you saw there on screen as I was starting, it said Square Enix. Yeah, there. One way to tell that this is the remake is if this was the PS1 original. It was in those final years before Square merged with Enix into today's Square Enix. Would have just been Enix. Wasn't until the next game, Part 8, the first game made afterwards. Anyways, hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest VII. Oh yeah, duh. Helps if you actually have the game up instead of just looking at the capture screen. Okay, bring that up. Alright, now then. Since last time, God, I don't know, I wasn't timing it, but if I was, I'd have to say at least an hour or two of grinding. Again, that's just a wild guess as I wasn't technically timing it, but ooh, yeah, got everybody up to level 8. Did I need to? No, but ooh, yeah, I wanted the zoom spell for the hero. Of course, there is one more spell I wanted for Maribel, but she's not going to learn that maybe level 9. Yeah. So I'll get that as we go along. But for now, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, I already did that last time. Sorry, it's been a while since I've recorded a video. I already talked to Patrick, the little kid over there in the backside of town. Just to make sure, since this is kind of a plot wall situation, if you don't do this, they don't let you in. You can't do anything story-wise. Yeah, okay, I already did do this. He would have, as soon as we walked in, seen us coming and walked behind us and shut the door behind us. So this has already been done. Thought so, but like I said, I just had to double check just in case. Don't want to get out there and still have that plot wall stopping us from doing anything. So, okay, where's the exit? Oh, there it is. So we got to get a green gemstone. How that's going to help his father, I don't know. Well, I do, but again, as always, playing dumb to avoid spoilers. Seeing all the mines. We're down this way. Get out of my way, slime. Dang it! I don't want to fight slimes. Get what? 1 experience point each? Wow. Of course, yeah. As per usual in my RPG playthroughs, by the way. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I also got everybody the best weapons and armor they can equip. Yeah. For this part of the game, anyways. And as usual, like I commented, I think last video, and thought about many times during grinding off screen, as per usual in RPGs, mage-type characters can't equip crap for weapons or armor, which I've always hated ever since I played my first RPG, the original Dragon Warrior game on the NES in 1989. Well, actually, that one is the exclusive because it didn't have the mage characters kind of thing. So fine, I stand corrected on that. Since the first Final Fantasy game in 1990, almost as long, save a half a year, mage characters. The ones with the lowest HP. The ones with the weakest defense. Can't equip strong weapons or armor. Yeah, the ones you'd want to put heavy armor on and equip with the better weapon, you can't. The game won't. I know I've been over this before, but it just pisses me off. Who the hell thought of this crap, and why do we keep going on, keep using those ideas? Anyways, okay, maybe this part wasn't plot wall. Maybe I'm thinking of later in the game when we revisit this area. Oh, yeah? I'll look into that later. Oh, message just came up about some celebrity dying recently. I'll look into that later. But anyway, yeah. Maybe it's when we revisit this place that is plot walled. And yeah, if that's a spoiler that we're going to be revisiting this place later in the game, with all due respect to you, my friend, I have to seriously question how many video games you've ever played. I mean, come on. A good majority of them, at least the ones I've ever played anyway, a good majority of them do entail some level degree of backtracking. Later areas revisited for some reason or another. Whether for optional side quests or mandatory story plots, one way or the other, yeah. Oh, it's her again. Yeah, obviously, we meet again. So this is where you ran off to as soon as you helped us get to town. She disappeared. This is where she ran off to. Okay. Yeah, that's what he told us. What, you're not going to help? Well, come with and we'll find out. What? You're just going to... Oh. Really? What a jerk. She's just going to leave... Fine. We don't need her anyway. I mean, I'm at level 8 with the best weapons and armor available for this point in the game. We don't need her help now anyway, so to hell with her. Plus, at least for now anyways, you're not going to be seeing any enemies here that weren't outside. So if you did any degree of grinding at all, you probably already fought all of the enemies in here. So, at least for the first parts of it, there should be no surprises as far as enemy combat goes. No, even they run away now. Of course, I did that a lot during my off-screen grinding, too. One of the reasons it took as long as it did. Those earthworms, the ones that give the most experience points amongst the enemies at this point in the game. The ones that give the most experience kept running away. Like, oh, come on! This grind is going to take long enough as it is, without you being cowards. Yeah. Anyways... Ooh, these must be the rainbow rock jumps people are talking about. See red ones, but no green ones. Blue? Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about this. little puzzle kind of thing here. Okay, how does this one? Yeah, you push two of any of the same color side by side, and they somehow magically deteriorate, both of them. How that works, I don't know. But hey, who's gonna argue? I mean, come on. By now, if you've played, if you've played video games as long, even half as long as I have, you're used to video game logic, quote unquote, making no physical, logical sense whatsoever in terms of reality. Yeah, two of the same color side by side, and they both deteriorate. Two different colors side by side, and nothing happens. Video game logic is at it again. Of course, video game puzzles, that's another story. So, yeah. Alright, oh, get down those steps. Alright, now then. I think I want to do that. Ignore that second red one. I said, yeah. Do that, clear a path, there we go. Of course. By the way, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but another one of the reasons I did some of the grinding I did. Well, hold that thought for a second. Was to get the evac spell for Maribel. So once I've done what I'm here for, I can just magic spell warp out. Don't have to walk my way back out, like the first half of the first Final Fantasy game, before the whole class change plot wall and you're able to buy the exit spell. Yeah. Screw that. But yeah, fair warning, so to speak. If you don't have the evac spell yet, then yeah, after we're done here, you will have to walk your way back out. At least I think so. Unless the game magically teleports you out on its own, which I don't think it does, but... Avoid battles. I don't need to fight anyone right now. Another one of these puzzles. Okay, how does this one work? For starters, push those together. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do it. Great, I think I just screwed it up by pushing that one that way. Not sure, but I think I just messed it all up. Yep, because I needed this other red one down there. Alright, well, at least, like most Zelda puzzles, for example, at least they programmed it so where you leave the room and the puzzle resets when you come back. Of course, with games of puzzles, they kind of have to do that, because if, like I just did, you mess it up and they don't do that, you're beyond screwed. So yeah, be more careful this time not to hit any of these unneededly. Get rid of that. Be careful. Don't do that. This one goes down here. This one... Actually, I don't even think I need to worry. Oh, yeah, I need to get those out of the way because this one has to... Yeah, okay. Never mind. Well, I was going to say, I don't even think I have to worry about those yellow ones, but yeah, I do. So I got to get this all the way down here so that it gets rid of both of you. Clear a path. Clear a path. Okay, I think this is the... Yeah, this is the last four. Well, at least as far as puzzles go. Well, actually, this ain't much of a puzzle. This one's rather self-explanatory, he says as he almost... Yeah. What? Okay, that's better. So say, why can't you walk upstairs? Or downstairs? Hey, there's a green one. Of course, down here you may see enemies you haven't seen yet, but like that guy. Okay, now how we... Yeah, no kidding. We obviously can't take that whole thing with... I mean, we could if we all three pulled... All three carried it, but... Oh, I thought you didn't care. Whatever. Yeah, and we found one. Okay, that's a weird ability you have. What? That could be useful, I guess, if you want to make shortcuts through solid walls. Why look for doorways when you could make doorways? Yeah, that's all right. Have what? A wooden doll? What? Oh, goody. A ventriloquist puppet. Like Peanut for Jeff Dunham. What the heck am I supposed to do with that, by the way? Okay, well... And I was right. If you don't have the evac spell, well, you're going to have to walk your way back out. So yeah, that's another one of the reasons I wanted to do all that grinding earlier. Save a little time. Instant teleportation out. Again, something you couldn't do in the first Final Fantasy game until like mid-game. Now watch. Just my luck. I somehow managed to forget something down there and I'm going to have to go back there again anyway. Wouldn't surprise me, and it certainly wouldn't be the first time that's ever happened. Go down into a dungeon, do something down there, and, you know, forget something and get all the way back to town and only then realize, shoot, yeah, now I get to go back again. Okay, good. That ain't going to be the case this time. Yeah. Happened way too many times to remember. Like the last time, well, not the last time when I recorded a playthrough of it, but the last time since then that I played Minish Cap. I mentioned it as a passing thought during my recorded playthrough of Minish Cap. Joked at myself about how I've done that. And then just earlier this week when I was replaying the game yet again because I liked that game, it happened again. That part with the library books out there in Lake Hylia. I remembered to push the book off the shelf in Minish size and then go back and re-enlarge to normal size. And then in the process of doing so, I warped back to town and forgot to pick up the book. Got all the way back to town and realized, shoot! Yeah. Uh-huh. Talk about feeling like a moron. Anyways. Oh, yeah? I guess Maeve is kind of heroic. Heroic? She didn't seem much to us. I mean, yeah, she did come back to help at the end, but after we worked our way down there on our own, you know, after all the work was done, she shows up. Ha ha ha. Thanks a lot. After we do all the hard work, well, not that that was really hard work, but you get the idea. Yeah. Free and fair. Okay. Of course, the inn here isn't all that expensive, so yeah, like what, $9 or 9 Dragon Quest dollars? I mean, yeah. Of course, like most RPGs, inn fare will rise with each passing town and inn we visit throughout the game, each one being a little more expensive than the last one, typical of RPGs. Except for like Final Fantasy II. Of course, interesting idea. Like so much of Final Fantasy II, interesting idea, just not done too well. In fares dictated by some mathematical formula about how much HP and MP you have left, or something like that. I forget exactly how it's calculated, but yeah, different every time. But there, you could end up paying hundreds, if not thousands, for one night stay at an inn if you're nearly dead already or something like that. Okay, what's going on? Okay, who's this? Flashback. Why it's all in black and white. Well, kind of black and white. What's this? Oh. In other words, the others are all cowardly. Okay. Put him up! Put him up! Which one? I'll fight you both. Yeah. Oh, what? I was thinking of the Cowardly Lion in Wizard of Oz, okay? Pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh? Why you? Yeah. What? Laugh at me if you will, I don't care. I still say the greatest movie in the history of motion picture is 1939's The Wizard of Oz, without question, without doubt. Go ahead and laugh, I don't care. If I cared, I wouldn't have said it just now. Oh, okay, is that the same one that... Yeah. Again, playing dumb to avoid spoilers, but now with that line, the spoiler is pretty much already gone. Yeah, Maribel's passed. Or not Maribel, sorry, Maeve, I meant to say. This is where she got that doll she just gave us a minute or two ago. So this is a look into her backstory. Okay. Kind of odd that NPCs have backstories in games. Usually only the main playable party members do, but at least as far as I can think of right offhand. I mean, I'm sure if I gave that subject deeper thought, I could probably think of other examples of that, but just off the top of my head, I can't think of any. Again, usually if there's any detailed backstories for your main party members. Okay, so we're back at the end. Wait a minute, cross the bridge. Since we can't swim even in water that shallow. And never mind, I've been over that gripe many a time in my video game, not just RPGs, but video games in general. How water is an impassable barrier. Yeah, you can walk on lava with only one hit point of damage per step. The marvels of video game logic. Repeated for emphasis. Water is an impassable barrier. But lava, oh, you can just walk through it. You'll only take one hit point. Yeah, it's so much for video game logic. Anyways, oh, he's up on his feet again. Yeah, I see that. Okay, how'd that green gem work? Was it like some kind of pain, like aspirin or something? Ground into aspirin powder? Well, sort of. Wasn't much of a risk. The enemies there were kind of lame. Of course, you know, that's because I was at level 8. I mean, I'm sure if you go down there right away without any grinding whatsoever at level 1 or 2, the enemies there might be a little, you know, that whole trek that I just went through might have been a little more hectic, but especially being that it would have been a two-way trip since you wouldn't have had the evac spell like I did, and you would have had to walk your way back out as well. Patrick there really likes Maeve. If he was just a bit older, I'd say it's a maybe it's a romantic thing. He likes her, you know. Yeah. But judging from his graphics, age, appearance, I don't think he's ready for that kind of thing yet. I mean, he looks to be about Link's age in most of the Zelda games, where he's just a kid. The first game, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time's first quarter. Wind Waker. Oh, yeah? Sure, why not? Okay, Hanlon joins the party, quote unquote. Now, is that going to be like some RPGs I've played where they join the party, figuratively speaking, but don't actually do anything? They're just there in thought only until you get to wherever you're going. Then all of a sudden they're like, hey, where'd you come from? Or is he actually going to help? Of course, I know the answer to that. Again, playing dumb to avoid spoilers kind of thing. Things that I was probably wondering the first time I played the game back in, late 2016, just after this 3DS remake came out. Now, we go to that tower there in the east. The place. Okay. The place that I've been avoiding up until now. because up until now there was really nothing you could do there. Actually, hold that thought. Yeah, okay, we're at the 30-minute mark. So, this will do it for this video. Next time, we'll go to the second dungeon of this part of the game, the tower. Until then, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and I'm just listening to the music here. Like I've said in previous videos, this game, to me, in my opinion, has one of the better soundtracks of Dragon Quest history. But anyways, yeah, bye for real this time.